My name is Colette Brooks. Biodiesel for me was absolutely the solution because it allowed me to satisfy my passion for the environment at the same time as satisfying this crazy obsession that I have for big, badass muscle cars. BioBling is an online resource that connects conscious people with bio-ready cars. In addition to connecting people with the cars, we also connect them with the fuel. I'm wearing the Superiority Dance BioBling skirt, so it is, it's something like this. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. You kind of feel like that driving these cars. Our most recent client...
My name is Warren Wagner.
...wanted specifically a 1982...
two-door coupe.
Fairly rare car.
Rare and hard to find.
We found the one for 56,000 miles on it.
This is Harold.
May I?
I'm so excited, you can't believe it.
I can't believe how pristine this thing is. I mean, this has just been garaged all of its life.
You know, being an architect with a practice involved in sustainability, all my clients ask me about my car and ask me about things like this. So for me, it's going to be about walking the walk.
Or driving the drive.
Driving the drive.
Biodiesel is made from renewable agricultural stock. It could come from soy, it can come from canola, mustard seed. It is then processed with lye and methanol, and then you just put it straight in your tank if you've got a diesel, and you're burning a clean, renewable fuel.
For some Southern California drivers, the high price of petrol isn't bothersome a bit.
I love the fact that the price of gas is increasing.
That's because Colette Brooks doesn't use gas in her SUV and knows the spiraling cost of gasoline is what will ultimately drive others to the alternative fuel she's found.
You don't have to drill for it, you plant it. Think about it, you plant it, and when you need more, you plant more. We live in an oil-based economy. The infrastructure of stuff is such that it supports fossil fuels. And access to biodiesel is not as easy as going to the corner gas station and just filling up. We're working to change that, and we started the first LA Biodiesel Co-op. We are now in talks with Culver City to develop the first alternative fuel filling station, bricks and mortar station, so it is changing.
Why are both of you so sold on it?
For me,
every reason.
Can we start with renewability? I mean, it is a renewable fuel source from an agricultural stock. We don't have to fight wars over it. We don't have to tap into the earth. We don't have to pollute the air. So from an environmental reason, it's, you know, I don't see any other option. Education is key. And as we educated ourselves, our friends were taking note of what we were doing. And so it was a very sort of grassroots, word of mouth, tell your friends, set an example.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions about going green is that you can't do it with style.
I believe green is the new black. I mean, it is hip, it is hot, and it's good for the earth.
For these two, the commitment to living green started bit by bit.
What made you decide to go green?
I haven't been green all of my life. It happened sort of as an evolution. I started to recycle, and then the light bulb went off, and it was like, oh my God, what else can I do?
Tell me about this table. I'm in love.
This is peroba wood from Brazil, and it actually is reclaimed wood from old barns.
For a healthy home, keep natural materials in mind. Today, you can find lots of options even where you'd least expect them.
This mattress is actually latex, and this is a natural latex. It's from a tree, and it's super comfortable.
How did you find all these things? I think that might be a scary thing for a lot of people out there. Sure, we want to go green, but how do we do it?
Well, the internet's a great place to start. You know, if you just research green furniture or sustainable furniture or green household products, that'll give you at least a good start. Green products are hip, they're sexy, they're affordable, and they're available.
If it's the same price and it's the same quality, sometimes better quality.
Better quality.
Why not do it?
And aesthetically beautiful.
Look at this. This is gorgeous. I'm moving in. They don't know that yet, but I'm moving in.
When it comes to snacks for adults and kids, there's a new place to find the greenest fare. Greenopia is the urban dweller's guide to green living.
It really is kind of a guide to more conscious living as it relates to the environment.
Colette Brooks and Gabe Brown published the guide, which includes a listing for Karma Coffee House in Hollywood. Greenopia doesn't just feature eateries and coffee shops. It's also filled with dry cleaners, financial services, salons and spas, and transportation services. Just about anything you need to be friendly to the environment.
More and more people are incorporating green living into their lives. So we thought having a guide that can help them navigate the green landscape easier it's time's come. In fact, it's time's overdue.
Documentaries like The 11th Hour and An Inconvenient Truth increased environmental awareness. The eco-agency Big Imagination Group applauds these efforts.
Hollywood is setting a really good example, and although it may not be perfect, green is in the common vernacular now.
Colette Brooks agrees the Hollywood elite could be even greener, but when it comes to saving the planet, conservation should not be a black and white issue.
I don't think we should admonish people or judge people too harshly if they don't have a 360-degree perspective on this. This vehicle was the inspiration for BioBling. When I found her, it was sort of all over. It was love at first sight. Burgundy fur and white leather interior, they just don't make them like they used to. It's a head turner. Biodiesel is an agriculturally derived fuel stock. A bio-ready car really means it's just a diesel car. This is my sweet little 68 ride, and it is running on walnut oil. And she's super stylish. What's for dinner? Not bad. Biodiesel is better for the environment because it reduces CO2 emissions by about 80% compared to fossil fuel. And that means what's coming out of the tailpipe is not polluting.
I'm spending, I think, $3.25 a gallon for B100 biodiesel.
As gas prices are climbing, biodiesel is now below what unleaded cost or what 89 cost.
Just within 2 miles of here, I have a local gas station that's taken on selling B100 biodiesel, and all I have to do is drive in, fill it up.
But what about the convenience of filling up from the comfort of your own home? Colette stores her environmentally friendly fuel in her own garage. Just fill her on up and you're on your way.
It's diesel. It's diesel, and it's a big engine, and now I'm right. You don't have to change anything other than the fuel that you normally use. That's it. Super simple.
At what point in time do either of you foresee, either of you or me whipping into the corner gas station on Wilshire and...
My dream is right after this broadcast airs.